Hi, this is Jundo. Welcome to Tree Leaf. Actually, this is Jundo here with his son, Leon. Say hi, Leon. Because I'm here today to talk about the life of the married monk. Yes, most Buddhist priests in Japan are married, and I'm going to talk about that. And actually, I don't think the word monk is actually the most appropriate for what most Japanese clergy are. We're really priests because monks live in a monastery. And we sometimes practice in a monastery, and when we do, there are usually no people of the opposite sex around. And for those periods, which can be a few weeks or a few months, even a few years, you might say that yes, they are Zen monks. But most Zen clergy then leaves the monastery and gets married and has a family. Some people might be surprised to hear that because they have an image of all Buddhist priests being celibate. And most Buddhist priests in Japan were celibate until about 120 years ago. Is my talk boring you? But then a surprising thing happened. The government of Japan, in order to weaken the Buddhist clergy for various political reasons, made a law that said that Buddhist priests had to get married. So most Buddhist priests got married. And then after World War II, when they took the law away, most Buddhist priests in Japan decided they liked to be married or didn't want to get divorced, and for that reason stayed married. And to this day, most Buddhist priests in Japan are married, and a funny thing has happened. Most temples in Japan are passed down from father to son. Are you going to take over Tree Leaf someday? Not the most exciting idea. Now, a lot of people are critical of this because it's a bad thing, because they think that Buddhist priests should not be married. But I'm going to tell you, I think it's one of the greatest things to happen to Buddhism, no matter what its origins. No matter that it was done to weaken Buddhism, I think it has actually strengthened Buddhism, because for the first time the clergy has come out of the monasteries to deal with real family stuff, like homework. Did you do your homework?
I don't have any.
Okay. And, changing diapers and keeping a family thread. Say hi to everybody. And this is great because, as opposed to most Buddhist clergy until this point being in pursuit of enlightenment behind monastery walls, supported by lay people outside who didn't have the time or education to engage in Buddhist practice, now the clergy has come out of the monastery and into the world. Thank you, that's the microphone. And we have to deal with real world stuff, like kids. But enough of my talking. Leon, why don't you say hi to the folks? You practice something? You want to sit a little zazen with me right now? Okay. Now this is also another one of my favorite topics. How to practice zazen when there are kids around. For example, on days when you have to watch the kids. Remember, we sit with whatever is. If we keep an eye open to watch our kids, because we're in charge, we're the parent, we're not closing ourselves off, but yet we accept whatever is. So if Leon pulls on my nose or tickles my ear, I just sit with it. You're not going to pull my nose or tickle my ear, are you? Okay, you want to ring the bell 3 times? Hey, where do we put the bell ringer thinger? Where's the bell ringer thinger? Oh, I got it. Here's the bell ringer thinger. Okay, ring the bell 3 times, and then we'll sit. Not so loud, softly. Go ahead. One more. Okay, that's it.
Oh.